fight any kind of war waged by the U.S. We want to bring in Will Ripley. We don't have Will Ripley. Let's go ahead and bring in CNN military analyst Lieutenant General Mark Hertling instead. Good morning to you, General.
Good morning, Allison.
So we know that North Korea is believed to have conducted 3 underground nuclear tests and is threatening a 4th. And we know that Kim Jong-un is extremely unpredictable. So how serious really is this?
Well, this is the 70th anniversary of the regime, so they want to do something big. The parade has been a masterstroke. It's taken thousands of soldiers carrying red flags, walking through the streets. So they are exhibiting all of their military hardware, to be sure. On the 70th anniversary, it would be a master coup to show some type of a rocket launch, and specifically, they want to do an underwater launch from a submarine. They haven't shown the capability to do that yet. I think you'll see them trying to do that. If it occurs, it will be a huge propaganda victory. If it doesn't occur, they'll shoot more missiles into the sea like they did several months ago. But either way, you're going to see some sort of demonstration of military power, the continued propaganda and the boast of the young leader against not only South Korea, but the United States. It's all part of the normal yearly events, Allison.
Isn't it true that a lot of North Korea's weapons are Soviet-era ones that may not hold their weight against modern arms?
Well, certainly, and in fact, and not so much Soviet, but also modeled off Soviet Chinese-type weapons. So they've a lot of the sharing of information, but they have attempted to revamp their military over the last decade or so. And that's been interesting in and of itself, because as they continue to pour money into the defense industry, their people continue to starve. They have an extremely poor economy. They are not competitive on the world stage. And the only way that the young leader can get attention is through these military events that he holds yearly on a basis of the date, but also many times throughout the year just to stoke the fuel around what he's doing in the country.
But General, what's kind of unsettling to hear is that North Korea is claiming it's made a nuclear device small enough to fit into the warhead of a missile. How true do you think that claim is?
Yeah, that's the claim. And in fact, a few days ago, Allison, Admiral Gortney, who runs the North American Aerospace Defense Command, talked a little bit about defending against North Korea in case they have the capability to launch either a submarine launch missile or an intercontinental missile. And he claims, and I believe him, he's a great man, that we can defend. We need more sensors against this. But if they get a submarine launch capability, that's somewhat of a game changer, because even though they have older submarines, mostly diesel powered, a few nuclear powered, they can get toward the shores of the United States and some of their other enemies and launch these things. That would be problematic. They haven't shown that capability yet, but incrementally they're trying to get there, and that's what's concerning.
Okay, and we continue to watch North Korea very carefully. Lieutenant General Mark Hertling, thanks so much.
Thank you, Allison.
3 days to go until the CNN Democratic debate in Las Vegas. You probably know plenty about the big hitters, Clinton and Sanders, but we're going to give you the lowdown on the 3 other candidates sharing the stage.
Also breaking